Good morning, Silvia. It's day 14 of our adventure. We're in Carson City, Nevada. It's about 50 degrees and we have a fairly easy ride today, about 160 miles I think, and we're going to end up at a castle in Austin, Nevada. I need a biscuit, you need a windshield clean and some fuel, so let's get started. I'm in Fallon, Nevada. I don't really need gas. I've got 3/4 of a tank, but it's over 100 miles to where I'm staying tonight. And my GPS says that there's no gas between here and there, and I don't want to arrive at my bed and breakfast out of fuel, so I'm going to top off. I'm at Sand Mountain Recreational Area. It's operated by the BLM, Bureau of Land Management. I think I saw this last year when I came through here and didn't take time to stop. Today I've got plenty of time. A ginormous sand dune in central Nevada. Again, it's hard to understand how tall this thing is in video. Wow. It's huge. I'd hoped to see someone going up the side, but I haven't yet. There goes one, trying to get to the top. I think he's going to make it. Now here goes his buddy. Wow. I've hauled this cheese and pepperoni 3,700 miles for 14 days. So I think it's time to put it out of its misery. I went to the middle of nowhere, Nevada, and then took a right turn. I've never been here before. It's Highway 722, west of Austin, Nevada. Paradise Ranch. That is Paradise Castle, where I'm going to stay tonight. What kind of looks like a castle? Hey doggy. You look like a friendly dog. Don't let me run over you. I'm at the Paradise Ranch Castle in Austin, Nevada. Bob and Donna met in 2010. They were both living in Ohio. They had both been married before and raised their families. They fell in love, and after a year of courtship, they went to Las Vegas and got married in a small private ceremony. In flying back, Bob looked out the window and remarked about how much he loved Nevada. And Donna looked at him and said, "Well, what's keeping you from moving here?" And he looked at her and asked her if she would really leave Ohio to live in Nevada. And she said, "Sure." So he promised to build her a castle fit for a queen. So the very next day, he started looking for property. They bought 160 acres, and there's details on their website about the whole process of moving and getting the castle built. But after building it, they had plans to make a moat and do a lot of outdoor landscaping, but Bob died. Donna now runs it as a bed and breakfast, and she's been very kind and told me I've got the run of the place, told me to take all the photos that I wanted to, so let's go take a look. This is the dining area. It's a 2, 3, 5, 10, a 12 place setting. huge room with doors on all sides. This thing kind of scared me first when I looked over at him. I guess that's a him, I'm not sure. Sitting area here. And her husband was a baseball collector. So, wow, there's baseball stuff everywhere. Lots of balls. We got some gambling machines, spiral stairs going up. I haven't taken up there yet. No castle is complete without a suit of armor. Oh, what's a castle without swords? Here's my room. It has its own private bath. I think that's a closet area there. The necessary room. There's lots of spiral staircases in this home. This is going down to the basement. The basement is huge. There's a large work area over here. And her husband that designed this thing, he's got huge I-beams that go through to support the floor above. So there's not a lot of columns taking up space. So it's got a very open feeling. And there's storage everywhere. And then they have a bar room, complete with pool table. I don't know if that works, but a piano. Looks like a player, what's it called? A player piano with the paper tape. Another table, couch. I don't know what kind of gambling this is, but there's tables here. Here's another one. Oh, wow, what a bar. An old-fashioned cash register. A jukebox? Whoa! More baseball stuff on the wall. Couches. This floor. And this is one of my favorite things. Look at this wall. Looks like a wall, right? It opens. What's inside? Another bedroom. And they rent this out too. Here's a view from the back of the castle. I would get one from the front, but the late day sun, it would be too dark for video. But it's actually a very interesting place. And the lady told me tonight that she's actually going to sell it. She said she's 77 and it's time to travel. So we were talking about how, because it's so unique, it'll be very easy to sell or very hard to sell. But she's going to do it, and pretty much all the furnishings inside will stay with it. You get 80 acres and a view. I love it. It's so quiet. Good morning, Silvia. It's day 15 of our adventure. We're headed home, and last night we stayed in a castle. Sorry I didn't cover you up or lock up, but everything's so quiet and remote. They said they don't lock their doors, and it just seemed the right thing to do to not worry about it. This has been a good stay. We're just west of Austin, Nevada, and tonight we'll be in Panguitch, Utah. So let's get on the road. Leaving the castle, and one friendly dog that wants to chase me.
I've met some really neat people on this trip. There's something about an old bearded guy on a motorcycle with a Stetson cowboy hat that makes people just want to come up and talk to them. Now, fellas, let me give you some advice. Get you a Stetson. The women really like a Stetson hat. I've had several women comment on my hat and a couple of men. So use that any way you want, but a good Stetson hat makes you look sharp. Of the people that I've met, I'll try to mention a few. There was the guy on a Victory motorcycle at Jail and Courthouse Rocks. We sat, talked for an hour. There was a lady at Fort Laramie on the gravel road that stopped and rolled down her window, and we chatted for a while. There was two guys, I think an Echo, one on a Harley, one on a Goldwing, and they were just awed when they found out that I had ridden from North Carolina and still was going to Lake Tahoe. They called me a real rider, the real deal. There's the ranger in Donner State Park. She's a history buff and enjoys traveling and likes traveling alone. And again, when I told her what I was doing, that I was riding the Oregon Trail from Independence to Wyoming and then taking the California Trail onto Lake Tahoe, she just she couldn't believe it. And she thought that was the neatest thing ever. Then David and Donna at the castle this morning and last night, they were very good hosts. I really enjoyed talking with them. They seem like just common, ordinary people, like everyone I've met on this trip. I don't think I've ever met a butthole on any of my travels, which makes me wonder. They say if you're in a group of people and you can't find the butthole, then you're it. So maybe I'm the butthole, I don't know, but it's just really neat talking to people that come up to me, and within a couple of minutes you quickly find something in common with folks if you just talk for a few minutes. So that's been part of the fun on this trip and other trips. It's just random people that I speak to. A couple of years ago, a family on Facebook wanted to host me for a night, just out of the blue, wanted me to swing by and spend the night with them, but I was already past where they were at that point. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. A lot of land out here is open range, meaning there may be cows on the road. Hello, cows on the road. That's funny. So I guess I better be careful in the curves. I might run up on cow poop. I don't know how slippery that might be to a motorcycle tire, but I don't really want to find out.